Testing. All right. You can cut out that other.
Hey, yo,
Yeah. Run it up, Blondo.
Hey, see y'all from Texas, where we sit riding swangers and put diamonds in our neck.
Ooh, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? It's your boy Doc, HBCU tonight, powered by HBCU Overdrive. Make sure that you like the stream, comment, share, and most of all, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell to get everything HBCU Overdrive. Make sure if you're on Twitter, hit the follow button. If come on to the YouTube side, hit that subscribe button. But we are going to be in for a good treat tonight. But I'm about to change my camera. Give me 1 second. All right. Change my camera a little bit. I can tell it's been going slow, but hey, nonetheless, we are here. Make sure everybody come on up in here tonight. I hope everybody had a good New Year's. But tonight is the first season. Tonight is season number 6 of HBCU Tonight, episode 1. And we about to go ahead and get right to it. So, of course, I'm going to bring my main man up here, Troy. Better known as Mr. Old School Crash Out himself. So
no reason to crash out right now.
Well, I could crash out because my team could have ended their season 500. They decided they didn't want to do that shit, and so therefore, we ended the season 7-9-1. We lost to the lowly New York Giants. I'm gonna see how we did that.
Shout out to the Giants, man. Shout out to the Giants. Playing it all the way to the end. Like, thank you. Not only did they help us secure that first round draft pick before we played the game, we won. The Raiders won.
I want to hear that shit.
But this the part. What if the Giants didn't win and we needed to lose? And they would have won.
Y'all still would have got the first pick.
No, we would have got the second pick. If the Giants would have won and we would have won, the Giants would have got the first pick, we would have got the second pick. But because the Giants won, we good. We was good. Now, the funny part is I had to call Marlo and tell him that my team not only won, but we both going to be sitting on the couch watching everybody playing the playoffs. So he was, he going to tell me how much better the Bucs is than the Raiders. The Raiders got
the only two that's going to be happy and giddy and go lucky with 3 is TP, Jamal, and Danny with them damn Eagles.
I'm kind of glad she ain't here, because then, she would be giving you the business.
I might send her up here. I might send her up here just because I just want to get on her nerves. Just because I just want to let her get on her nerves. Damn it.
So before we get started, I need you to understand. I'm still kind of in a little mood because I ain't been able to do no yard work because trying to heal up or whatnot. Why some strange man then cut back my bamboo trees?
How you gonna cut the bamboo trees?
I told her she cheated on me. You don't let no strange men in your yard. Like what? She's talking about I know him. I don't care if you know him. That is not nobody's job but mine.
Man,
I told you about the possum, right?
Yeah, I remember the possum digging up your yard though.
So the possum, raccoons, and all them, it's like a thick patch of bamboo trees on my yard and the neighbor yard. And then they go back into the little wilderness part of the properties. But in that area, they can just be safe or whatever. So instead of him cutting the part like by the fence line, he cut the part by the street. But that's the part we want to keep. It's the part by the fence line we need to get rid of to kind of keep them away from the fence. But I'm a chill. I ain't gonna crash out.
Not today. I ain't crashing out today.
But they probably gonna come back asking if they can do some more work. And I'm gonna let them know how I feel about how they cut my bamboo trees.
Like that come natural. Those come natural, like unless you just get bamboo and just put it in your backyard and stuff like that.
Yeah,
all I know
it'll grow back. It's just how they cut it.
All I know is after I did my live, they were still out here shooting. I was like, you know what? Niggas can't have shit for nothing. And then again, I stay in Hispanic neighborhood, so y'all gotta. That's the part about that.
So I'm gonna make sure I say this correctly. My neighborhood is very mixed, right? And we have a new group of Latinos, and they're kind of cool. They ain't cool like my guy from Southern India, but they cool. Why? Right when I come out here to start up, they just start. I don't know if y'all can hear the music going. They just start the party. The disrespect and not come over and saying, "Hey, you want to come hang with us?" Nothing.
let me give you a drink. Hold on. You want something to eat? Nothing like that. Nothing of the sort. Nothing like that. They just kicked it off and said, "Fuck it, we not gonna. We don't care."
But it's all right. It's all right. Me and my family, we don't do nothing big in the wintertime. But when the summer comes, we do two things. We do a beginning of the summer and an end of summer thing. So the beginning of the summer, we usually do like a big crab boil. We try to mix it up because we got some people in the family, allergic to seafood or whatever, but we have a big crab boil. And then at the end of summer, it don't, if you come to the white family end of summer joint, it's only seafood. So if you're allergic to seafood, I promise you, we don't care. It ain't gonna be nothing but seafood for sure.
They said we do not care. Damn, you can't have an allergic allergy.
It's the end of summer. We've been doing that since I was 9, going to Fort DeSoto Beach in Pinellas County. Man, that used to be the thing. That was the thing, except for my aunt. I don't know if y'all old enough to remember. Used to make homemade ice cream with the hand crank.
Oh,
Yeah, my auntie used to just have the churn lined up, cranking it. Other than that, oh, it was a ball.
see, I don't know. I mean, I can eat shrimp. I can eat crawfish, but that's on land. But it's in water. It's fresh water. I can't eat fish. I'm allergic to it.
Mm.
I'm allergic to it. So you know what I'm saying? Put a thing of chicken on there for me. I'm good.
I got you.
I'm
I mean,
good.
it's what's so.
Good.
The best thing about in the summer in our family is it's not like it's more about us just remembering who was here and who ain't, making sure that we get together more than just for funerals.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on? What? Ooh, I don't see. That's a mama question. My mama would probably say the Commodores.
I'm about to say,
Yeah, my
my
mama would
mama
probably
there.
say Commodores. I'm old. I ain't that old. I ain't that old.
Hey man, you can't be coming on with trivia on my show like that, man. Making me
Yeah,
feel bad.
that's a tough one there. All right, man. I know, and this is just what I saw. The big signing and of the day that I saw was the kid from Alabama State going to Texas Tech.
Yeah.
That was a big signing. I know how a lot of people feel about players going to other institutions, but I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. Whatever, if he's getting in, I don't know his situation. I haven't talked to anybody from Bama State or nothing like that. But if he is getting NIL, he deserved it.
Yeah, the season that he had, the season that whole team had. I mean, you really think about it. Some of them deserve some sort of NIL, some sort of compensation. But I want to put something up here on the stage right here. I don't want people to understand this. This is what Coach Jackson put out right here. Oh, lady in my life. I just had to put that out there. Yeah. But this is what Coach Jackson put out here. And he said day 3, because this is the third day of the transfer portal being open. And what he put out there made so much sense. And I think a lot of coaches now has to have this type of mentality right here, especially in this day and age of NIL. I don't coach agents, I coach players. If I can't talk to your agent when you drop a pass, miss a tackle, or blow an assignment, then I'm not talking to them now. I talk to players and parents. You tell your rep what I said. It is 7,000 plus kids in the portal. I'm only recruiting 50 with real dog.
All right. All right. Hold on. So first off, before I say this, I love Coach Jackson. I absolutely love Coach Jackson. And we need to understand what era of college sports we in, right?
Yeah.
What Coach Jackson is saying is 100% correct. Coach Jackson should never be talking to anybody's agent. And I don't know if Prairie View got NIL and none of that. However,
they got an NIL. It's, to me, what I feel like what he said as a coach, you don't need to talk to an agent. Why am I talking to an agent?
But here's the thing: we're in a new era. They pay somebody to talk to agents. They have a football general manager by the name of Dr. Christopher Cruz Williams, who oversees recruiting, player development, NIL, digital media, and working with athletic director. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not like, don't get me wrong, this ain't no shade, but this is both for the recruit and this is both for the fan. Because we, the fan, like, yeah, dog, this tight. It is tight. But we also understand that this is a business too. There's a guy that's actually in charge of, hey, there's a player out there that we like that actually got an agent. That person, not coach, is going to talk to the agent.
Right.
Just like at Florida State. There is a guy who is talking to the quarterback agent from St. Pete that I want real bad. That for some reason,
his name is what's the name? Calandria.
Calandria.
Yeah.
And somehow
UNLV.
he left Tallahassee. Now you know how I would like to blame Mike Norvell for a lot of stuff. But him leaving Tallahassee is not on Mike Norvell.
I'm about to say you can't blame him.
That's on the GM. Ain't no fucking way they supposed to get out of the city of Tallahassee without committing to the school. Also, I'm gonna blame the GM for that big 6'7" offensive lineman. His mama was in a walking boot. Why ain't nobody from Florida State pushing that lady around? She shouldn't be walking nowhere. But again, I'm just using that as an example. There are people at most of your institutions that handle agent negotiation, NIL, and coordination, and all that stuff. There's somebody at the institutions that handle that. So no, Coach Jackson should never talk to any agent ever. That is not his job.
No coach should ever talk to an agent. I would put it just like this. If an agent came up to TC Taylor, TC gonna give him a look, and he's gonna refer him to Coach O, who is the GM of the team at Jackson State.
Yeah.
That I don't need to, like, here's my thing. Why do, and I understand in the contact, you know, in the context of this being name, image, and likeness, and that players are getting paid, why would you need an agent? If you know, here's this is the thing I want to say. When these kids get, you know, signed to these collectors for their NIL, read the fine print. Read the whole contract. Don't just read one line, 2 lines here and there. Read the whole thing. You got to understand what is being put out there, what is being taken, because you do know some of that money gets taxed. You got to file that on taxes now. Now, guess what? Your mama and daddy can't file your NIL on their taxes. Guess what you are? You are now a independent when it comes to filing your taxes. Unless you are 18 years old. I think I started filing mine when I was 19. I really didn't care. I think I got
that in-state tuition. You better be independent.
I think I got $50 back when I filed my taxes. But yeah, you get what I'm saying though. Like, read the fine print. Read the print where it says, if you leave such institution, do you or do you not have to pay this money back to the collector?
I think another important clause, and somebody, I forget what Twitter account brought it up, because, and this isn't necessarily HBCUs, because I haven't seen anything from HBCUs that have been usury so far. But there are institutions, predominantly PWIs, that are adding in clauses that at any point in time they could just decide not to pay you. So you could sign, and this is not the normal, just throwing a number out there. So you could sign for $1 million. play 2 games, you get, 150,000 or whatever. And they just decide, you know what? I ain't got to pay you for the rest of the season.
Right.
And again, I'll tell you why that is for a couple reasons. One, you need to do your research on the collectives. And there are collectives that have gone out of business. I am a graduate of an institution that has had a collective go out of business. I've had a collective associated with my institution that failed to pay basketball players the sum of $250,000. And it all ended up being thrown back on the coach because they have associated themselves with Florida State. So, one, when you are, and again, I know some people might have agents or whatever, you got to do your due diligence too.
Yeah.
If the collective that's talking to you and you only seen them sign 2-3 guys in the last 3 months, and they're telling you over the course of 2 years they're gonna pay you X amount of dollars, sound right? But they even sound right.
No, it don't even make sense.
So you got to do your due diligence. And I'm not saying, because I know collectives that have been around since you were able to start a collective, and they're not giving out $1 million, but they've consistently given out this amount, this amount, and this amount. But they've always been consistent. If your collective that you deal with have been consistent, cool. But if you see, and I know they out of business, but I just love to drag their name through the mud. If you see a motherfucker with Rising Spear or has been associated with Rising Spear, don't do business with them.
Don't do business with them.
And I already tell you, Google is free. In most states, in order to be a collective, you got to register with the state as an entity, whether it's an LLC, partnership, whatever. You got to register with the state. Look them up.
Here's the thing: if you want to hear something about that, go check out Coach Walker over at Tomorrow Leaders Sports Network. He last week he broke it down on the laws and what it is about having a collective. That a lot of states have claimed, put it to law about NIL and having a collective. LLC or 501c3, because it's money that you're gaining to be given out to an individual or individuals for the right to say, come play for my school. The NIL was basically the collective. NIL is what it is. NIL, name, image, and likeness, is basically saying that a school who can say they can sell your jersey with your name on it, your number, and everything. You're not the only one that's going to make money off of that. I'm going to make money off of that too because it's mine. Yeah, man, they gotta watch what they signing, and if you're not watching what you signing, do I have the right to feel sorry for you? In a sense, yeah, but in reality, no, because you put yourself out there, you sign what you sign. If you didn't read the fine print on the contract, it's you. That's the reason why if you got level-headed parents and say, hey, ma, dad, or whoever you stay with, can you look at this for me and let me know, like, just point blank, cut and dry, what it is about and what can I do, what can I not do, and stuff like that. Here, albeit.
And if your parents don't know, it's okay as a parent. If I don't know something, it's okay to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I don't know what this means. Help me understand what this means. Not somebody that's invested financially in the outcome of whatever this endeavor is, but somebody that's independent of all of this foolishness to say, hey, is this good or this bad? It's okay
Yeah,
to ask questions.
you can take it to an actual lawyer. I mean, they can look at it. They might say, "Hey, you give me a couple of dollars here," but other than that, I mean, most of them will look at a contract and be like, "Hey, this shit, it looks legit, but you need to watch out for this and you need to watch out for that." You know what I'm saying? Always cover your tracks. Always cover your back. Don't be like the kid from Florida who. And we all know we we talking about the kid from Florida.
Can I say something?
Go
Because
ahead.
I kind of got into a little back and forth with BJ, and it wasn't nothing personal to BJ. I want everybody to understand what this is because you brought up Florida, and the Bootskins was the first one to give you a Florida NIL contract, and that was the kid that went pro and had a payday loan. And when he went pro, they wanted X amount of millions of dollars for the little bit of money he got when he was at Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And then turned around, and everybody loves to use Jaden Rashada as the whipping boy when it comes to NIL. And I keep saying this, stop making this boy the villain story. The villain story is the University of Florida's old collective that bounced his NIL agreement. They didn't have the money for it.
Right.
So, of course, he going to go from school to school because whatever trajectory he had, he is now starting from scratch. This ain't just, I'll get out of the mud. He got to get it out of the mud and then beat the perception of every other player on a new school that he not just there for money.
Right.
So his career was damaged from the jump. So every kid situation ain't the same.
Right.
But we got to stop using these kids as these are the bad guys of NIL. When the bad guys, if we want to call it a book, is the bad NIL collectives. Those are the bad guys of the NIL era. And to a certain extent, agents that aren't really agents, those are also the bad guys. If your uncle can't be an insurance agent in the state of Florida, why are you listening to him give you NIL advice? Because the state of Florida said he's not to be trusted as a financial fiduciary partner. So
right.
I want to say that out. BJ, I ain't got no beef with you. I think what you do for the community is awesome. It's great. You give people insight on the actual game. But I also want to be clear. All the jokes that I make and me being a fanboy and all of that stuff, I actually do the work when it comes to this NIL stuff, and particularly when it came to the University of Florida. Oh, man. I got receipts upon receipts. When University of Florida had signs on 75 talking about, they didn't say we'll work for NIL, but they had signs on the side of the road, on the side of 275 and 75 saying, hey, join our collective, help us build a winner.
Right.
And I thought that was the funniest thing in the world because if anybody knows, the state flagship got the most money out of anybody. They can pick up the phone, call somebody. Yeah, pick up the phone and get $20 million like nothing. So that was the funniest thing to me. And I had been following that whole situation the whole time. So I forgot more about the University of Florida, NIL collectors and all of that, and Florida State. So I wasn't talking from a position of, oh, I'm just talking to go back and forth. That's not what I was doing. I just wanted to give people real information. And I'm always going to side with the kids because the kids are kids. They are trying to figure this out as they go along. That's all I was saying. It's real easy to say, man, just go to one school and get it out the mud. That's easy to say. That ain't always the reality when you got a coach telling you, we went 3-8, and I got to get a new squad in here. You got to go. Yeah. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't think. What's up, everybody? I don't think a lot of people even look at that side of it. Like from a family perspective, right? And I'm gonna bring up a sore spot. Our basketball coach pretty much put everybody in the portal with the exception of 2 players last year. All of those girls didn't find a spot. So it's working both ways. You got guys that's like, hey, I'm finna jump before you send me away. And then you got coaches pretty much saying, like Troy just said, hey bro, we went 1-10. Oh, y'all got to go. This ain't working. So
here's the thing. Let's talk about that. Here's the thing. anytime a kid jumps into the portal, it's not always about money. Uh, Hold on. Hey, you got your noise cancellation on, Jamal?
Hold on, I'm finna go on mute because I'm still trying to find my AirPods.
Okay. So let's talk about this. Some kids when they jump in the portal, it's not always because of money. Now, if a kid is if a kid was a 3-year starter at Georgia and decides to jump in the portal, I mean, of course, he's looking for some sort of compensation. Let's keep it a buck. The man was let's say he was a 3-year starter, played in like close to 35 games. He's looking to get compensated, right? Ooh, they cleaned that. Atlanta just cleaned house. Um, but let's say a kid gets to the portal because of want to be close to home. They want to be closer, you know what I'm saying? I want to be closer to my family. I want to be closer to my to somebody like somebody in their family. They might be sick. We have seen, you know what I'm saying? We have seen a lot of kids transfer out because maybe grandma or grandpa or mama or daddy or uncle or aunt, whoever they stay with, you know what I'm saying? They sick. They want to be closer to them so that way, if something happened, they're right there. They don't, they might, family member might want to come see them. New Jack City. They might want to come see him and get, playing at the game and stuff like that. It could be that. Or here's another thing. Kids, if you see a lot of kids get into the portal, it's because a coach is cleaning house. Especially if it's a coach that is a new coach and wants to bring his own team in, wants to recruit his own team. That is the thing. Hey, you got to understand, Martin. You got to understand. It's not always about money. I always tell people it's not always about money, and especially from an HBCU standpoint. Let's keep it a buck. From an HBCU standpoint, you do have some of those top players, like an Andrew Body, just like a Jalen Jones, like a Ahmad Miller, or Travis Terrell. They're looking for somewhere. For one, they want to be want to be on the bigger stage, and appreciate you, man. They might want to be on the bigger stage. They might want to be compensated, for being on the bigger stage. And then there's some kids that's in the portal because, hell, they probably graduated or, or the coach would just say, "Look, you're not fitting my system. I'm gonna try to let's find you a place where you can go to where you could to go out there and shine and flourish. But it ain't gonna be here."
I mean, I'm also young enough, but also old enough to remember. I want to say it happened in the 2000s. Tennessee had he was either left tackle or right guard. He had applied for a hardship transfer out of Tennessee because his grandma had raised him and she was sick and he needed to go back home. And the NCAA denied his transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And it has been fucked the NCAA since then for me. And that's why the transfer portal shit don't bother me, except for the people that's on school number 8. Don't bother me. But those other guys that's trying to get home, trying to get to a place where they can actually touch the field and play and enjoy cock, man, them kids don't. By all means, transfer. Because coaches been transferring and chasing and bag chasing since the beginning of time, but you want us to be
Yeah,
upset with kids. Nah, get out of here with all that.
yeah. I mean, because it's not like like I'm telling folks, this ain't this ain't like back in the day where you get a kid, they would stay at your school for like 3, 4 years for full duration of like 4 years or 3 years, and they maybe one kid decide like, look, I mean, I've been here for 3 years, I done balled out, I'm about to go to the league. We do have that. Kids leave early, or we had the kid be like, look, I graduated early. I'm going into a graduate program. I got to find me a school that has, what I'm saying, something that's within my major. They gonna do that. Nowadays, like I said, you got kids getting put in the portal for less. You know what I'm saying? Like a kid that I put like this: a kid that goes into a portal, but they don't have no type of game film or nothing. You just have practice film. You going off of potential. Most coaches now are looking for people who got experience. You know what I'm saying? We can't really go off of potential. There are some coaches that do get kids just based off of potential. And some, some are hitting, some are hit, and some are missed. But at the same time, that's taking a huge gamble right there. And then, like I said, you got kids that's leaving, that's in the portal, that's looking for the bag. They thinking that they could go to this dang on school right here and pretty much get clock the dollars and stuff like that. Just like we talk about, you just said with Jalen Jones from Alabama State committing to Texas Tech because Tech is about to lose like their top three receivers off this team. A kid like him going to Tech, and whoever takes over at quarterback for Tech for the Red Raiders, Joel McGuire will make him into a star. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna be real with you. He'll make him into a star. Or the kid from Livingstone, from Division II, the defensive end, was the CIAA defensive. I think he was the defensive player of the year. Yeah. He had over 16. He had 16 sacks for the season, and he committed to Tech. As soon as the season was over with, he committed to Tech.
Can we just know that them people was in contact with him long before the portal opened?
Before the portal opened.
So
long before it opened, yeah, they was in contact with him. Like everybody knows, like, okay, you only got one time to be in the portal. I mean, the portal opens up this one time. You can't go in. There's no summer portal. There's no winter portal. It's a one-time thing. You either get in there, somebody finds you, and you say, hey, I'm committing to this school, or you get in there, nobody find you, and you're one of close to 8,000-9,000 kids that's in the portal.
I want to say something. So the portal thing is twofold, right? Coaches was complaining about too many portal windows, players was leaving, yada yada yada. They got it down to one portal. Coaches still complaining about the portal window.
Let's just go ahead. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
Exactly.
Coaches fully want to go back to that time frame where you couldn't leave until they signed off on it.
Exactly.
We are not gonna act like coaches are good people because they are simply not. Coaches and CEOs are both narcissists, and a coach is nothing but a CEO with a headset and a uniform on.
It's their job to win games. And if you let go of playmaker, like what happened at FAMU, and then that playmaker is catching touchdowns against you at UAPB, that's a problem.
That's
But
completely different, and I'm not gonna out that young man.
I'm not outing him. No. I'm not outing the young man. I'm just saying in general, right? I'm just talking about generalities. So you got a player that you let go off your squad that is now in your same conference that you got to compete against. Nobody wants to do that at all. So I understand the complaint, but I also understand that if it's that many players in the portal, there are no excuses about you can't find talent.
But that also means stop lying and stop stockpiling. That like not bothering choice school, but I grew up in that Tallahassee area where teams used to stockpile talent. They had guys that would never touch field because there were two guys in front of them that were way better. So now you can't stockpile talent. Like now you gonna have to get what you can get and play who you can play and move on. Like you can't stockpile talent no more. Like it's no reason why in 2000, what was that? 2000,
Hey, Doc.
it might have been 2003. Why Dakota Fad for Florida State did not touch a field until his senior year, like he wasn't a freak of nature athlete. Troy know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then not only did he not touch the field till his senior year, they refused to play the quarterback that can actually get him the ball, Xavier Lee.
Mm.
Do you know
Again,
somebody
that's an
actually had the
example of teams
audacity?
stockpiling talent.
Do you know somebody had the audacity to say that he was a bust? When Bobby called him all world and
He
called
was
Drew
a bust
Rutherford
because they
all
didn't play him.
universe.
He was a
Exactly.
bust because they did not play him. And then when they decided to play him, it was nothing he could do.
Hey, Doc, highlight Ronald Hunt comment.
Oh yeah.
So, and I'm just gonna just off the top of my head. You telling me Andrew Body ain't got a legacy? Because we've been on both of these platforms saying that Andrew Body has a different standard than everybody else. If that's not a legacy, I don't know what is. Kareem Hunt went to 2 different institutions and balled out. Does he not have a legacy? There are players that have legacies. It's just we are so stuck on this is our guy. Andrew Body, no matter where he goes, he is still Bama State. He is still Texas Southern, but he gonna be more Bama State than anything else because he plays there. So it's not that he's not ours. He's not HBCU. He is. He's built the legacy. The kid from Fair State that is playing in the FBS college football playoffs. He won 2 national championships. His legacy is cemented no matter what he does.
And say he get to the national championship and he win it. His legacy is dominant because of the simple fact he won it on 2 different levels.
So we keep making up these things to make players not who they are. Your favorite player is still your favorite player. They just happen to play at the institution that you love. Point blank, period. I use the example, and this is a bygone era. If Tony Ezel would have left FAMU and played somewhere else, he still would have been my favorite Rattler quarterback because I saw him beat Bethune-Cookman in Tampa. He's still Tony Ezel. He would just be Tony Ezel that played at FAMU and went somewhere else. That's it. We get caught up in this legacy stuff. Legacies are our memories of players. That's what a legacy is. Legacy ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It's just how we feel about the player. It's an emotion.
Yeah. And we're not coming at it, but coming at you, Chuck. But it's just the thing that you build your legacy on how, especially in football, you build your legacy on how you performed at that said institution. Because he have a legacy, like you said, he has a legacy at Texas Southern for the simple fact that he came in as a freshman. In the third game, I think it was the second or third game as a freshman, and put up the numbers that he did.
Is Steve Spurrier not legendary because he coached in South Carolina too? Does he not? Does anything he did at UF not? And don't start, Troy. Does anything he did at UF no longer matter because he went to South Carolina?
No,
I choose to be the bigger person.
No. That question wasn't for y'all. It was mainly for the audience because come on, bro.
No,
as a coach, right? As a coach, right? What he did as a coach.
What he did as a coach and a player because he played there too.
He won the Heisman.
Not trying to make you crash out, Troy.
I know. I'm just saying he won the Heisman. He was the first Heisman Trophy quarterback in the state of Florida.
Yep.
So what he did at Duke, winning the ACC at Duke, when Duke nobody was thinking about Duke as a football squad. He won their first ACC championship. So, it
again, like I like what Doc just said. Nobody cares about legacy but us.
I mean, because like I said, my thing about it is, I don't know who you are, but you about to go somewhere. Who that?
Blocked it.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. But yeah, no, and here's the best part about all of this. And remember, this ain't just the football portal window. We so caught up in football. This is everybody's portal window.
Yep.
And if I'm going to keep it 100% with y'all, Steve Spurrier was also the head coach of the Tampa Bay Bandits, which was at the time my favorite football team because they was the only team in Tampa winning.
Then he had to go be a boot skin.
Yeah. He had to go back on to be a boot skin.
He had to go back up there to be a boot skin.
So you got to excuse my outrage with Steve Spurrier.
So Troy's crash out is very valid.
Right.
Yeah.
Very valid.
It's very valid. So we'll give you that. So another thing that remember when what T-Jack, what's up, man? What T-Jack said as far as when it comes to the transfer portal. The first thing that he put out his rules for the transfer portal. A lot of people had mixed emotions on it.
That man ain't lied yet. Stop him when he lying.
And when you think about it, it's like this. Tell me if he lied on this. Because it's the fact that he said, of course, you got to follow me within 4 hours of me sending you a offer. Don't call me cuz, don't call me bro, call me coach, call my staff coach. He basically said what he did was basically said, I'm gonna show you how to be a mature young man when it comes to dealing with me and everybody else in society.
Again, nobody should have had a problem with T-Jack has not lied yet, even with what he posted today. No lie. A 4-hour window, that gives you enough time to go to class, get out of class, take a nap, and wake up and follow the man back. If you can't do that in 4 hours, then that means you're gonna be late to meetings, late to class, and late to the team bus. I don't see nothing to tell you.
Can we just be honest about the kids we raise now? My 9-year-old has his phone in arm distance at all times. You a recruit trying to get recruited to a school. That phone is always near you. These kids, let me tell you something that didn't happen back in my day. What didn't happen back in my day was them children posting their phone numbers. That's what didn't happen. These children is posting their phone numbers on their Twitter profiles. They are trying to be seen.
Yeah, but that's because in our day, phones weren't readily available. I think I've said on this podcast how I had a prepaid phone. And the only reason why I ended up on my mom and daddy's cell phone plan was because I was in San Diego at Battle for the Beach and ran out of minutes on my phone. Listen to what I'm telling y'all. I am in San Diego playing basketball. My people's in Florida. And they had no way of getting in contact with me for like 2 days. And my dad said, never again.
Mick Dog, I'll tell you a little secret. And this ain't no secret. It's Florida State, right? Florida State is giving these kids timetables in which to respond on their offers. Because I'll use the quarterback position. They've offered several quarterbacks scholarships.
Mm-hmm.
And they're pretty much all, except for the kid from Florida, they're pretty much all the same type of quarterback. Of course, I like the kid from St. Pete more than anybody else, but they're all the same kind of quarterback. And they're giving them timetables. And if you don't meet that timetable, they're going to pull that scholarship. That's why Cam Ward won at Florida State last year. And I'm sure this isn't new to anybody else. I'm sure there are other schools doing the exact same thing. Coaches got to get their players locked down. They need to get these rosters locked down. So when actual national signing day comes, the only thing they're giving to high school athletes is scholarships to provide growth, development, and depth. That's it.
To the gulag you go. You coming here with foolishness. Don't stop messing with me. Anyway, man, yeah, because you gotta understand, back in the day,
they feel bad about not giving Cam Ward a second shot, because y'all probably would have made the playoffs with Cam Ward.
Not with that coach.
Not with that coach.
Listen. This between us, right? This between us.
I'm watching Cam Ward get butter from a duck in Tennessee right now.
let me go ahead and tell y'all this now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This just between me and y'all. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. If we get this quarterback from St. Pete, I'm finna tell every lie from here to the second game of the season. Understand? I'm gonna have us winning the national championship if he signed this kid from St. Pete. By the second game of the season, I'm back to playing Powerball, trying to win, so I can hire the 100 to march down his street. I'm just telling you every lie I'm finna tell ahead of time. So don't get mad at me when I start telling it.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 a.m.
Anyway, anyway, you look at it like this. And boom, the only reason why I laughed at it because it was just purely out there when T-Jack put his rules out. It was out there. I laughed at it, but when you think about it, when you go back and look at it and you think about it, it makes so much sense because just like Jamal said, you got a 4-hour window. In the day and age of social media and having the technology with your phone, you have a 4-hour window to follow him back. That means that you have 4 hours. In between those 4 hours, you had the time to call your people and talk to them about this certain situation. You had time to Like you said, go to lunch, go to class, do this, do that. And within them 4 hours, if you don't follow him back, okay, he moving on to the next person.
But again, and it's just to follow back. He's not asking you to talk to him. He's not asking you to commit. It is a simple click follow back. That's it. And you saw when he followed you, you went to his page. You know exactly who that is. You can follow back in all of 5 minutes. He is not asking for a lot. You know what? I was raised by boomers, and maybe that's my problem. I was raised by boomers and the silent generation. My grandma is 90 years old. My dad, and I miss him dearly when he died, was 70. They didn't play about time. If you had to be somewhere at 1 o'clock, that meant you was already there at 12:30.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the way at 12:30. At 12:30, you sitting there waiting on them.
Yeah.
The other thing about all of this, and we need to teach kids this now more than anything else, it don't matter how good you are. And let me tell y'all, it don't matter how good you are. Your personal relationships will get you more than anything else.
Yeah.
I was not the best programmer covered out of USF. I wasn't. But I made sure that everybody that said, hey, come do this job fair, everybody that said, hey, we kind of interested in you, I made sure I picked up that phone, gave them a call, filled out that job application, because I didn't want to miss out on an opportunity for me just being lazy. And that's what that come down to. If you can't hit that follow button, if you can't respond to a message, that's just laziness. And this ain't for you. Because being whatever you want to be in life requires more than just that actual skill. There are soft skills that you need to develop as well. Being able to talk to adults, being able to explain yourself, being accountable for your action. These are all soft skills that you need to develop and cultivate.
Personal accountability is a lost art.
Sure is. Accountability and responsibility.
Yep. And I'm losing mine because I swear to God, if nobody don't get my tools here by Monday, it's going to be a problem.
Remember, I will help your kids jump you. Chill out.
My son is on the way to Tallahassee with my goddamn tools. Going to see his mama. I knew I should have cut his tires.
You say that cut the tires?
Bro, over a 3/4 ratchet.
Listen, I didn't know he was going to Tallahassee. He's like, I'm gonna get him back when your wife said you cool. Okay, I'm thinking he gonna come back Monday or whatever. His mama called me talking about, yeah, he on his way to Tallahassee. He where? Okay, all right.
Hey, he going to help his mama out. He'll bring him back.
Nah, that means he ain't bringing it back.
Oh no, he'll bring it back. He'll bring it back. He gonna come back with some goddamn beet juice. Knowing damn well I don't drink or eat nothing with no beets in it.
Daddy, here you go.
I'm not even gonna hold you. Beet juice not half bad, man. I had to drink it when I don't know. I had got hurt and whole body was just inflamed, blood pressure through the roof. It actually worked.
I believe it worked because my aunt used to give me the little beet chewables for your heart. I didn't have no problem with them. But I know my son. See, my son got a lot of meat in him. Because, see, I make my own little smoothies. My son got a lot of meat in him. But he bought some beet juice over here. And he forgot that his daddy hate beet juice. And he ain't put enough apple juice in it. Yeah, I had to explain to him that I sat at a table until my mama decided that she wasn't going to beat me. Because I wasn't finna eat no beets, but
yeah, you got to cut it with something because it tastes like dirt. Not even you.
No, I love my son. He do right by his pop, so I can't really complain too much. I just don't want the damn beet juice, and I want my tools back.
But yeah, another thing we talk about going into the portal. You know, the reason why I say the portal giveth and the portal taketh is because The portal Giveth. So let's just say you have a player that was damn good to come into your school, and he balled the hell out, and then he decided like, okay, I'm about to go right back into this thing and see where I can go next. And the thing we talk about is that don't get too hooked on with um with the players now like we used to back in the day, because there's no in a sense there's no uh such thing as loyalty. If you really think about it, there's no such thing as loyalty. Um, but a kid can be loyal to your school if you treat that kid right, regardless of if you own some fuckboy stuff. A kid can, you know what I'm saying? A kid, a kid can be treated right if you treat them right. Um, you want kids to stay where they at? Treat them right. Treat them right. If they wanna go to this place, that place, and that place like TJ Finley, you're gonna get somebody like him. He has no loyalty to any place anywhere. That man has been at how many schools? 7.
No idea.
Started at Auburn with started at LSU with Auburn. What? Texas State, Western Kentucky, Tulane, and Georgia State.
But and then
Georgia was it Georgia State? Georgia State.
yeah, and that's we gotta be we gotta keep it buck. Like a lot of these kids that find out that they're not gonna be a first round draft pick, try to hook on any way they can to get them an opportunity to be either a first round draft pick or try and make some money to set them up in life. It don't always work out. I understand that. But I like to think of from the fans' perspective. If you want these people to be at your institution for 4 years, it's a couple things that can be done. And I'm even talking about on the financial side. I'm talking about from the fan perspective. That players know the difference between genuine love and you just play for my school love.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say every kid that I've talked to that I've come across that I've been able to interview, I want to make sure they know that, hey man, I whatever you do in life, I'm behind you and I love it. Because if it was my kid, I want somebody to treat my kid the way I would treat others' kids. The other thing is, and I know I bring up President Marvel, but President Marvel said we lost a volleyball player for $600 a month in NIL. $600 a month. It's not a lot of money.
It's your leg.
And I keep telling I keep telling people over and over again. Everybody gets caught up in the million numbers when the $1 million number isn't even the average number.
Nope, the average kid is asking to cover rent and buy groceries.
That's
That's it.
it.
Not especially the ones that are not living on campus. Because for a lot of HBCUs, I'm not talking about the Jackson States or the Howards or the other ones. It's limited housing. So you
Mm-hmm.
can't afford to have 75 football players, 30 basketball players, and 12 volleyball players on campus because now you have no room for your freshmen and your academic students. So these kids are forced to live off campus where rent is not controlled, and it's insane in a lot of these areas.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, again, not picking on Troy. I think Troy and Florida State lost to Nate Laxton for like $1,500.
Oh no, it was for the entire course of the year. I think it wasn't 50,000.
Thank
It
you.
wasn't 50,000.
Meanwhile, the sorry ass left guard had on Gucci shoes and a $20,000 Cuban necklace in his media day. Want to know how I know it's a $20,000 necklace? Because I'm from Florida and we love Cubans. A $20,000 necklace and $1,500 shoes on in one picture.
That's diabolical. Wait
But
a
it's
minute,
the truth,
Grable, right? It was Grable, right?
huh?
It was Grable, right?
No, 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 no. Florida State, Florida State. I can't think of that dude's
Oh,
name.
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name either.
Yeah, I can't think. I don't even think he's there anymore.
No, he gone. He gone. He gone. Oh, and by
and
the way,
here's
in case anybody wonder, I don't know if the women won tonight, but they were 5-10 going into tonight's game.
I haven't looked. I'm rewatching this LSU game versus Vanderbilt where they lost, and I just want everybody to apologize to Coach Don Staley for why Maurice Fulweiler was still coming off the bench. And I want to say for the record, Kim Mulkey is not a good fucking coach. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I could have told you that.
Hey, Nina, we'll say, you know what? We'll say this conversation for another day, but I got a lot to say about her and motherfucking Gino. The only reason why Gino get a pass for playing nobodies and winning is because of the era that he started coaching in. But that's a conversation for another day.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about it on Tuesday night.
Yeah, we can talk about it on Tuesday.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about on Tuesday because Muller gonna need to explain to me how his team better than the Raiders, and we both sitting on the couch.
I know who ain't sitting on the couch. Duval.
Hey, Trevor Lawrence.
William Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence out there with the platinum grill.
Hey, listen. Hey, Trevor Lawrence is officially from out east.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I want to apologize to that blonde haired lady. I keep watching that video of that young lady, that Jacksonville Jaguar fan. I apologize.
Well, I know
I
what
don't.
video you're talking to. I
I
don't.
don't.
Hey, that video 15 hours long, if you ask me.
But yeah, man, when you think about it, like we just think about it when it comes to the portal. Let's say HBCU in HBCU space. Let's talk about this. The biggest name in the portal right now is Andrew Body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andrew Body is the biggest name in the portal. Haven't found a home. You still got 12 days left to find you a home. Somebody's gonna pick them up. It might not be on the P4 level, it might be on the G5 level.
I mean, but I think I think if he goes to the P4 level, all of them got their quarterbacks. I think he's better off going G5 because it's a higher possibility that he'll play. Excuse me. Than at the P4 level. G5 QBs get drafted and go to the pros every day, and they typically have better careers.
And then when you think about it too, I'm like, okay, so he from Texas. Let's keep it a buck. I mean, let's keep it a buck. He might get a scholarship. He might get a commit from Sam Houston, an offer from Sam Houston State. I don't know what he is, but he might get an offer from there. He might go to UTSA. Anything closer to where he's from to Corpus Christi is a plus in the books for his family because they ain't got to worry about catching no flights. All they got to do is jump in the car and say, "We rolling."
Yep.
Just watching,
and that matters.
Just watching these teams. watching these teams right now, teams they're prioritizing their quarterback situation. If they need a quarterback, they're prioritizing their quarterback situation, and then everybody else falls in the line, right?
Right.
Andrew Body, when it comes to, I'm just talking FBS, right? No disrespect or anything like this. He's a smaller guy. So there are different levels of quarterbacks that are in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
When those guys go, that's when you'll see Andrew Body go. And when he goes, it's going to be a bunch of guys go at like one time because he's in kind of in that middle of the pack type, deal. So when that middle of the pack start going, everybody going to be gone.
Here's a name that people want y'all folks want to listen. Just take a look out for Alonzo Barrett. Alonzo Barnett was the quarterback for James Madison. Playoff bound James Madison. He is in the portal.
Yep.
Let's just say whoever the coach up there at James Madison, let's just say they go get Andrew Body.
Billy is the coach at James Madison. We know who the heck. Bootsky and Billy is at James Madison right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he get Andrew Body from there. You need a quarterback.
Yeah, that'll be a bad decision for Andrew Body.
Yeah, Billy
ain't it. And I am not talking about the school. I'm simply talking about the head coach. Billy ain't it.
Billy will get that quarterback injured.
He will. If you can't get it done in Gainesville in the SEC, what the fuck made me think you gonna get it done at JMU? All they produce is United States Senators. That's it.
I just said he only going out there for a 6-month rental. That's it. It's not even 6 months.
It might not even be 6 months. You know what? I hope he don't pull his kids out of school and move them up there because his wife gonna be real mad at him.
I think again, wherever he goes, I'm gonna be happy for wherever he goes. I think he gonna end up at an
I
ACC
just don't
school.
want him to go to James Madison. Don't do it.
Or let's just say another FB a G5 school, UNLV. Anthony Calandri.
UNLV needs a quarterback.
That would be a better move. Now
so guess who's over there?
It's taking him away from his people, but that's a better move.
Dan Mullins.
Yeah. Listen, Dan Mullins can coach his ass off. He just don't want to recruit. That's it.
No, he don't like the portal. We gonna be honest, because that team he recruited in Gainesville wasn't bad. He just didn't like what was coming, and he don't like talking to boosters. He don't need to be a head coach.
Yeah,
he's old school. He don't want to talk to boosters. He barely want to talk to your mama. But he can coach though.
Yeah.
He's won. He's won everywhere he's been at. So can't say anything about it. But like I said, if let's just say he does openings here in Texas. You got let's just say Sam Houston. I was gonna say Houston Christian, but that's FCS. You got Rice. The only thing about Rice is the academic side of it. That's the only thing about Rice with the academics. It's pretty much if you ain't carrying a damn near 3.6, 3.7, you ain't coming into my school.
But again, they produce a lot of doctors. So
yeah. Let's say you got UTEP. They're probably gonna be looking for a quarterback because Malachi Nelson ain't it.
No, he's not.
UTSA.
He caused them a lot of L's this year.
He caused a lot of L's. I mean TCU. I mean that's P4. But TCU. I mean Josh Hoover. President said Josh Hoover is probably going to Indiana.
That's crazy.
I mean UNT. They quarterback just committed to Oklahoma State. He's following the head coach. I mean, you go to UNT. Who's the head coach at UNT? They just named him.
He's
Um,
nobody that I know. And that's
right.
not a knock against him. I
I forgot
just
his
don't know him.
name. But they're gonna have to build that team from scratch because they lost almost they lost a lot of firepower off the offense though. Talking about you lost the QB gone to Oklahoma State. Your freshman running back is in the portal. The second string running back is in the portal.
Oh,
Uh,
you might be able to get the second string running back though.
the three receivers are in the portal. So
I mean, again, I hate to say this, but receivers kind of come a dime a dozen. You
yeah,
can get another receiver. You might be able to get that second string running back. I bet, especially if what Coach Quinn Gray said. Hey, if a P5 ain't got in your DMs yet, they ain't coming. You waiting on something that ain't gonna happen. Go to who wants you, and he was telling the truth. It's
no,
schools right now waiting on Alabama, Florida State, or UF to call them, and they ain't.
and you got a FCS or D2 mindset.
Right. Meanwhile, Middle Tennessee State, Tarleton State, fucking other schools have been like, "Hey man, come check me out," but you said no, waiting to be a bench rider in Gainesville or Tuscaloosa.
That's why I
All
was
right,
like,
buddy.
that's why I'm like with DJ Lagway leaving out of Florida. His best bet is go to Baylor. Your legacy if you go to Baylor, you are a legacy at Baylor. Your daddy was your daddy played with Robert Griffin III.
Man, word on the street is DJ. It will be in Tallahassee this week.
Y'all, God, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. Hold on, man. Give me some grace, Lord.
I didn't start the rumor, bro.
I know.
I
No, it's not a rumor. It's official. He gonna be in Tallahassee this week.
You must love Florida, then.
So Florida State.
the shit. No state income tax on all his NIL money.
I wish the
Right back
okay.
here in
Hold
Texas.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on. 'Cause we get too far. We get too far. All right. The quarterbacks that will get significant NIL from Florida State have already visited Florida State. Lagway is a next year player.
How many years of eligibility he got left?
I think he got two left.
You got two
Okay.
left.
Yeah, he got two left. So there
Yeah, I'll be
he is
trying to
a
go where I can play
long-term
for 2
option.
years.
Yeah, he a long-term option. He is not we bringing him in to win the Heisman Trophy. He's not that. He is a excellent physical talent. The problem is Gus' offense will put him in a situation where he might get injured because he does not protect himself the way I would like him to.
I don't think he knows how. That's the bad part.
But that child
It
from
was
St.
pretty
Pete,
much the same thing with Cam Newton, how he didn't know how to slide. I think it's the same situation. I don't think he has ever been taught, and I think I see this a lot with black quarterbacks. They are never taught how to protect themselves at an early age. Not the way the white ones are. And
yeah,
I could be tripping. This could be a reach, but from what I've seen, especially now, I'm at my age where I have seen a lot of these D1 these FCS quarterbacks come up from Pee Wee. They are not taught how to protect themselves, and a lot of it is because, hey man, this kid gonna be 6'3", 6'4", 250. They can take on the linebacker. No, he can't.
um, I have I have a I'm trying not to get overhyped because I'll get disappointed if we don't sign the kid from St. Pete.
But who else is on him like that though?
Georgia Tech.
Not the doctors of Atlanta.
If the way he plays football,
He
if
played just
them
like
people,
Haynes King.
if them people get him in their facility, he he like your girlfriend at the Omega Conclave. She gone.
Man, shut up.
That man just said,
This man
"You like your
said,
girlfriend at
this
a big
man said, yo, in the show, it's time to go home.
I didn't, and here's the messed up part. I didn't see that he had a visit scheduled for Georgia Tech till after he had got to Florida State. I was like, man, y'all got to pull the trigger now. Now.
Monkey about to get ejected.
What's new?
You need to see
And
him that
she arguing over a jump ball when it really need to be a foul on Flagey, but I'm gonna set up.
But yeah, you got. Well, let's see. What's another big name from the HBCU realm that's in the portal now?
Shit, I wouldn't call him a big name, but stat wise, he looks good, and that's RJ Johnson. I don't
Yeah,
think he's going to land at a G5. Definitely ain't going Power Five. He might end up in the MIA.
he's gonna be FCS quarterback. I
He's not. He's not because of, I don't. I
no,
am
I'm talking
not a
about
bas.
FCS, like FCS quarterback, not FBS. FCS
Oh
quarterback.
shit. Okay. He might end up somewhere playing behind somebody, but he still can't read defenses. And I'm pretty sure if anybody has considered signing him, they have looked at his body of work. Yes, he can throw. No, he can't read defenses. Yeah, no, yes, he holds the ball too entirely too late and ruins offensive momentum.
I, here's what I would have liked to see, but again, I got to understand that players may have been told their opportunities will be limited with Coach Gray coming in. I would have liked
Who?
to see
By motherfucking Epstein?
no by Coach Gray.
Oh, okay.
I would have liked to see. I would have liked to see Jet
I would
commit.
have too, but with what Quinn bringing in, I don't think there's no space for him because he just signed what his name for Locust Groves.
Yeah, so that was signed. But has his quarterback? I haven't seen his quarterback commit from last year.
His quarterback hasn't committed to anywhere, which tells me that he
He's one of the
might
bad
have.
ones.
No, he hasn't committed. I think he's trying to go P5G5. FAMU offered before Quinn was even offered the job.
Yeah,
As soon as he hit the portal, FAMU was like, "Hey, you want to wear orange? You want to move down 319 real quick? It's a short drive."
and then remember the kid from Gaines is still committed. He got a complete
He
process.
hasn't signed, and
He got a
I
complete
and
process.
either Quinn not high on him or he just wants to play for Birds.
It's
Both
no,
both are fine.
that ain't it. I talked to his people. He's still in communication with FAMU. I think he got to get the test scores. That's what I think it is.
Okay, okay.
I think he got to, so by the time we get the actual national signing day, he should have an opportunity to get all of that done.
I mean, that's two true freshmen coming in with Tyler Jefferson over there who hasn't left, which
Oh no, he hit the
Roy,
portal.
he hit the portal.
He hit the portal. He hit the portal
Damn,
this
I
evening.
missed that one. All right, I missed that one.
Yeah.
So we technically need a quarterback
Yeah.
because a true freshman, unless you Andrew Body S, gonna get murdered in the sweat.
Yeah. So it's it's definitely going to be interesting. Um, Jackson State has some running back defections, but again, and I'm not calling players a dime a dozen, but you can get
You can
behind the
get a running
offensive
back.
lines they've had. You can get you a running back.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a running back. I
Um,
said that when Haley from Fam jumped in the portal, you can get a running back.
and you know what? I can't owe
I'm
Haley
going.
an apology. I wasn't high on Haley because in the beginning of the
Shit.
season, here was my problem. I knew how fast he ran the 40. I knew all that. But in the beginning of the season, every time he got touched, he went down. That's what my problem is. Like, I need you to break a tackle. Thad breaking tackles. You need to break some tackles.
Yeah, but they
But
also 270. Who the
you know what
hell
I'm
is gonna
saying?
tackle that?
Thad looked like a grown man.
That is a big man.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a foul, Blue.
Ronald, I am watching this Division 3 football championship. It's a little wild. It is definitely a little wild. Definitely a little wild. I'm trying to think.
Why
Uh,
are you not? Kim Mulkey Roberts is not smart. Why would you not foul with 30 seconds on the clock and you only down 3? Now you're trying to foul with 9 seconds on the clock.
Should have stopped the clock a long time ago.
That's basic basketball. You should have fouled on the inbound when it was 37 seconds on the clock.
Are they in the bonus?
Hold on. I don't know yet. Oh, shit.
real quick, SWAC basketball is gonna be good, both men and
Yeah,
women.
Vanderbilt in the
Yeah.
bonus. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. I think the women gonna get some revenge back on Bethune when they come to Tallahassee. Um, I don't have no hope past that. On the men's side, I think they're kind of clicking at the right time, and
we just got this.
unfortunately,
We
hmm?
did, so we just got the 6'11" dude
Yes,
on the point
we
guard
said
thing.
he wasn't gonna be ready, and he wasn't gonna be back until December
Yep,
ish. So
yep. And Shirley is knocking down threes. I got real excited. I hated how the game ended, but I got real excited. I really got hated how the game ended because it was to that school in Daytona. If it was anybody else, I probably would feel differently. But immediately after the game, I started getting tagged. So, you know, I can't wait till we get them back in Tallahassee. But the SWAC is gonna be it's gonna be some good basketball being played.
mhm.
Very good basketball being played. Um and
I'm
then
trying to make sure I have enough time for the SWAC tournament and to go watch the softball tournament. I might not be able to hit both.
yeah. Uh, um
Happy New Year's to you. Man, all I know is Bethune gonna be a problem with a lot of teams, especially on the men's side.
they
Yes.
don't even have that to Bradley yet.
Again, it's always fuck that school in Daytona, but I know how to tell the truth.
That team right there, you got them twin, you got the Heady twins, you got a McDonald's All American in Ontario Morris on your team, and you don't have Dr. Bradley. He probably won't come in till next what probably
Dr.
next couple
Bradley
weeks.
should be coming in the next couple weeks. If he's playing this season, he is coming in the next couple of weeks.
If he plays this season, if he plays, let's just say he comes like next week or so. If he comes next week, that is a 20-point scorer right there. Ontario Morris can go easily go for 20 or 30 points if he wanted to at the point guard position. The Heady
Hey,
twins.
the SWAT men's basketball, Bethune versus Graham. Don't know who gonna win, but it's gonna be a fight.
That means we gotta go to Grambling, man.
I'm going to that
Yeah,
game
we got to
in
get the
Grambling.
Graham. When
I'm
is that
going.
game? When is that game? When is it?
I don't know. I gotta check. We gotta figure that out on the schedule. That
Hey, I'll be on the IT and exit. Just slow down and pick me up.
we going to that motherfucking game because people keep talking crazy like Curry don't have a second round draft pick playing for him. I am telling you what the scouts are saying, not my personal opinion. This is what the scouts saying. So
Hey, you know what? And for the sake of HBCU basketball, I honestly God, I hope he goes second too. I have been saying this since y'all have known me and since I've been on everybody's show. When we talk about equalizing in sports that can put us on the same level with P4, P5 schools, it's basketball.
Yeah.
he could have been at fucking fam.
Blame your drunk ass homeboy for that.
So Grambling versus Grambling and Bethune-Cookman played Saturday in Bethune.
I ain't going down there. They don't have boiled peanuts and they nah. I ain't
We
going
can
down there.
hit. Listen, we can hit Bucky's on the way to the arena.
Nah, let me see if they can give me my tetanus shot for then.
God damn, Marlo.
I learned from the best.
Listen, that
I just got a haircut. Why would I waste a good haircut going down there?
I gotta try and talk that lady to let me get out the house.
Exactly. And you got way bigger shit to worry about. And she probably gonna say no. So we all gonna be watching this on SWAT TV network.
You know what? Swag TV on Amazon app is
Yep.
a much better experience than it
Well,
is anywhere else.
I got it on my Apple TV app and it's fire.
Okay. Yeah.
Bethune and Grambling, the second time they play is on a Thursday, February the 26th at
Oh,
4 p.m.
I don't work on Thursdays, so that works. I just gotta be back in time for work on Sunday if I don't take it off.
Yeah, I think that sounds like a trip.
Yeah.
Don't we? Hold on, wait. Ain't the
That is a trip.
ain't the what's name tournament like on the 24th or some shit?
The tournament.
The
tournament don't
HBCU
start.
AC?
Wait a minute. When the fuck did he?
Are
Whoa,
you talking about the Legacy
whoa.
Bowl?
Yo. Hey, we got our running back coach, Troy.
Clinton.
Uh-huh.
I ain't never said nothing good about the Ibis.
You heard it here first.
Whoa. Time out. Y'all just picked up fucking Clinton Portis.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did.
You mean Florida
Yes.
A&M just
Yes.
Clinton Portis?
Yes.
Yep.
Hot? Well, you know what? It is Dover.
You know what? I'll tell you how. I'll tell you how. A couple things, right? He is building his resume. One. Two. FAMU is a place where you can resurrect your image.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It is in HBCU football this past season. It is 3 running backs coach that I would definitely go after. One is Clinton Portis. But look what he done with Gillis and James Jones. The running back coach from goddamn North Carolina Central. Because what he did he had Mookie Collier, then go from Mookie Collier to Jamar Taylor, and then go from Jamar Taylor to Chris Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
And then Allen at Jackson State.
I'm gonna put it this way: if Haley is serious about going to the NFL, he would get his ass out the portal, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Because think about this with Eric Gallen. He had Earl Mulligan for 2 seasons, plus this season he had Ahmad Miller. He had 2,000-yard running backs back to back. Delaware State had a 1,000-yard rusher and a close to 1,000-yard rusher. Or I think they both ran for 1,000 yards this season. And then with Chris Mosley was a 1,000-yard rusher.
Hey, another word on the street. Andrew Kennesaw State just contacted Andrew Body.
Yeah.
He go with Jerry Mack. It's on the popping.
Exactly, and I hope that happens. That is what he needs.
Yeah.
Shout out to South Carolina game, Jadavian Clowney. 6 tackles, 3 sacks, a forced fumble recovery, one pass, one
Pass breakup.
Yeah. versus the Giants. He did that shit all by himself at the age of 32.
Did he get a bonus?
Yeah, he playing like it.
He playing like
Was
it. He playing like he wants to be on the team next season. And if Jerry, you already seen the group chat. I already got my damn plot ready for Jerry because
What?
I'm getting ready to bury his ass.
Y'all talk about me needing to see a therapist. Doc, you got to see a therapist about that, dog. Like that meme was diabolical.
I see a
Like I
therapist
had never
every
seen.
2 weeks.
I do too, and she still don't know what's wrong with me. But we talk every Thursday though.
I
It
talk
works.
to my therapist
I
every 2
don't
weeks. I actually
I
got a new
don't I
therapist.
don't I don't want to punch people no more. So I guess it's working.
Yeah. Shout out to
That's still
Miles
not going to
Garrett.
change the way I'm gonna crash about. I'm gonna crash out about my Cowboys.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you how I knew I might have been one of them fanatics that Troy talks about. When I tell you I had a 30-minute vent about FAMU football one day in session, she don't even know football. She went to fucking Texas Southern, so she know the school. She was like, I don't understand, but okay.
No, they balling in this D3 football game. Um,
Yeah,
I, this
but
football
see,
season.
there you go with there you go with the transfer portal. You just hear it. If Andrew Body got a going to look at Kennesaw State, he's about to go hook up with Jerry Mack.
Wait, hey, the Falcons fired Raheem Morris.
Falcon
Yes.
fired the whole goddamn front office.
Shit.
Yep.
Damn, I missed
Um,
that one.
you know that mean you know that mean that quarterback coach is available.
Ooh.
I mean, KJ Black, KJ.
Oh, KJ is available.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I think Quinn is his own QB coach.
Yeah, I think that's why we don't know. If, I don't think Burris is coming back because Quinn is his own QB coach.
No, I don't think he coach. Okay, let's put it this way. I don't know if he's his own QB coach out of necessity because of the Albany State, or if he's his own QB coach. And
Yep.
that's not me being disrespectful to Albany State.
Yeah.
Please, I'm not doing that at all.
No, we understand small. Budgets are budgets. Like
Look, we understand that, but I don't want nobody in the comments saying, "Dang, Lord Jamal just throwing shots at Albany State." No, absolutely not.
no, we absolutely love Albany State, and when I get done healing up, I'm gonna send Albany State some money because thank you.
Right.
I think that's only right for my health. For
Mm-hmm.
my health, thank you.
Well, you
They
know what? Let me
fired
see this.
every goddamn body. Yo, hey, I think I'm taking off Sunday. I saw tickets to this wild card game for $287. I'm going to
You gonna
Jacksonville.
take it?
I'm going to Jacksonville. They don't need me though. Jags versus Buffalo in Jacksonville. I'm going.
Hey man, I'm just gonna tell you this. Even though she won't let me, if she would let me go drive Uber, I would take my ass to Jacksonville and do nothing but drive them Buffalo Bills Mafia people around. Them some good people.
Yeah. No, that honestly, you would hit a lick that weekend.
Because when they was in Tampa, that was
But
the week
see, I
that
don't think when the doctor turning you loose, because that's when you can ask to go do stuff.
I can drive short range now. And then sometime I got another appointment on the ninth. So I should find out on the ninth, if I'm good to drive. But
Okay.
again, she gonna be some type of way anyway. So, but that side money, it's certain games, and as you know what, as long as I can drive Gasparilla, I'm straight.
Oh, you
No,
should be good by then.
Clinton Portis don't need to suit up, but I saw what he did at Delaware State. He don't need to
Yep.
suit up.
Uh-uh.
So
Hey, that dude had the number one rushing attack in shit, all of FCS. Not just in the MEAC.
All of LCS.
Not just the HBCU football, in all of FCS. At one point in time, them motherfuckers was running for almost over 300 yards a game.
Mm-hmm. And when you run the ball well, guess what you can do? Throw.
Bro. And they really didn't even have to throw the ball that much. Because you had a third running back on the team in Caden Bennett.
Man, it is.
Boy, hey, swag football finna be exciting. And I feel like we say that in every offseason, but nah, I'm for real, for real. It's about to be
It was
exciting.
exciting this past season. So
for you,
I was
for
about to say
you.
for you. Ain't what nobody. No, I did not take
I'm
joy
saying,
in going to bed every day, every weekend, or turning on the TV and not knowing what the fuck was gonna happen.
I wasn't saying talking about for just for me. I'm talking about for everybody.
It was because Thune was fucking up people parlays left and right.
Hey, word on the street is what I'm hearing is that Tony Hull might be Bama State's new offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm almost 89% sure that's confirmed. I'm waiting on my people to call me back.
And I think all the HBCU coaching jobs are closed. Then
Still on the D2 level. Morehouse and Clark did Clark fill a position?
I haven't
Not
heard
yet.
nothing about Clark.
Mm-mm.
So I think all the D1 is good because Howard just hired
Ted White.
Mhm.
Ted the Flight White.
They've
Ooh.
been big and like he posted like sometime in October to bring that man on.
Yep.
So
And we gotta ask Dr. Kanisha how she feel about that.
she was happy. She was
Okay,
happy.
because I
Yeah,
know
she was
she
happy
wanted
about it.
Teddy P.
Well, so if we tell the truth about our good sisters in the HBCU space, if one of the brothers is slightly attractive, they get a leg up. They get a leg up.
She gonna push you down and I'm a watch.
It wasn't just her. It was her, EB. All of them was Mike Vick. Okay. Now when I crash out by UAPB women's basketball, Alabama A&M women's
Alabama
basketball
A&M.
coach, I don't want to hear nothing.
Hey, and that is why you should get mad at our old AD every day. Ah!
I done had this woman on my show 3 times. And I was like, my whole thing, if you weren't married to Coach Thornton for football, it would have been a whole different story. But I digress.
All right, look. Don't be running up on me at media day. I just said she was pleasing to the eye. That's it. These just jokes. Don't take this shit too far. Just jokes. Whew.
Well, I also said the same thing about Coach Simmons with Grantham.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
man.
Nah, Coach Ski at Texas Southern.
The Sweat could
You
have
know
a
what?
women's coaches basketball calendar that would feed families. That's all I'm trying to tell you.
Bruh.
Like, who they did right here? Who they did right here?
Just saying.
Amon Miller. I just news word on the street. Amon Miller took a visit to Syracuse, Western New York. I mean, go up there. That's a far.
Now,
That's
if you listen before you take your ass up there and all that.
Hold on. Yes to that one.
Listen, if you're gonna take your behind up there to Syracuse, stop through Tallahassee first. See if they
Yep.
got something for you. I'm just saying.
Man, please, I'm gonna be honest with you. You from Memphis, Ahmad. Charles Huff up there. I know they're gonna need a running back that's proven. They got 1,000 yards that can rush for 1,000 yards, and they got FedEx. If you look,
Oh wait, no, you know what? You're right. You're right. Florida State we full at running back right now. We full at running back. So, and I ain't trying to talk about. But
I'm there. You said that lady trash.
Man,
but yeah. Think about it, man. I mean, if that's the case, like I said, you can go to Memphis. I mean, whoever need a running back.
It's the hardest thing about running back is so many running backs. That's the problem with running backs. There's so many running backs. And so if you got the numbers, especially you got the numbers and you got the physicals, you're going to have a little leg up on other players. If you got the numbers, but you don't have the physicals, take the opportunities that you can. Don't play with it. Because when I tell you, that run on running backs, when it happened, my timeline, it seemed like it's a light speed. It's just everybody just took a running back, and then now it's offensive tackles and guards and whatever. So,
God, I'm looking at. I'm just seeing the picture of Andrew Body. School's in contact with him. This man got Georgia State. He got Rice. I was just saying something. Didn't I just say something about Rice? Mm-hmm. He got Rice. He got New Mexico State. He got Bowling Green. Now, if he go to Bowling Green, he'll be up there with Eddie George, Toledo, FIU. Ain't really looking for a QB at FIU. Are you looking for a QB at FIU? I think he is. Like I said, Kennesaw State, East Carolina, Akron. You got Tulane. Got Tulane on here. UCF, Penn State, Vandy, Arkansas State, FAU, Marshall, Notre Dame.
I don't think he should go to FAU.
Notre Dame. You got just said something about North Texas. You got Middle Tennessee. Just said something about James Madison. Troy, Louisiana, Lafayette, Liberty, UAB, Western Kentucky, UMass, La Tech, Jacksonville State, UTEP. I just said something about them. ULM, Colorado State, UConn, Ohio, South Florida.
No Florida State, huh?
No Florida State. But you got 3 mid-major schools on here from the state of Florida.
All that tampering not to make an offer. That's crazy.
The biggest name on the 2 biggest names on here are Penn State and Notre Dame.
The biggest name on there is not on there. And I know they should have been on there. They're probably not on there now. But again, I know they were one of the people that reached out.
And who is that?
Florida State.
Oh, nope, not on there.
I know they're not on there. All that tampering and nothing. Anyway, I think he's going to land somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Again, it is what's going to happen. And remember, contacts and offers are 2 different things. What's going to happen is when the quarterback run start, he will be in that second group of quarterbacks. So not today, but like in the next 2-3 days, like by Tuesday, it's going to be a run on quarterbacks.
I wouldn't go to ULM either, man. They got too much. They got too many issues over there.
Yeah. FIU is a. No, did I just drop my wedding ring? Oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. I ain't trying to die today.
And Jamal. I was say, make sure we playing this man's eulogy over here.
I got it. It just slipped off my finger. It just slipped off my finger. That's all.
Let's see what we got in. Since we talked about the portal, but I'm gonna just tell you this, kids, for the portal, you got 12 days left. Well, after midnight, you're gonna have 11 days. Don't let your pride be your downfall for not finding a place to go.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I see that right? Hey, Jamal, is you in a group chat? Oh, wow.
He said the lady that lady was trash. Men in this portal, don't let your pride be your downfall for not finding a place to go. If you gotta take your ass, if you thinking with a FBS mindset, but your play style is FCS or Division II, you might want to go to find schools in them divisions.
Hey, wait a minute. Is Trey Holly in the portal?
MAGA these nuts to the gulag. You go. I don't know if Trey Holly is in the portal yet, but
I know he's not. I know he's not on scholarship. I know somebody was going back and forth with him on that. I know he's not on scholarship.
No.
But I'm not. If he's in the portal, that's crazy.
You don't need to be in the portal. You'll prefer walk on.
He need to. I'm not saying. I don't want to say what he needs to do. If an opportunity presents itself, I get it. But Southern gave you a chance when you didn't have a chance. The Hall of Famer is about to be your head coach.
Mm-hmm. And play your same position too.
I'm just saying, if it was me, I'm trying to soak up whatever he got.
Mm-hmm. It just in the case like what happened when Travis got to Jackson. I'd rather soak up this info from Dion.
Woo, it's a lot of schools that's gonna need a lot of players. Okay, so he got a try. Okay, that's what.
Yeah.
His focus shouldn't be football right now. Ignore everything I said. His focus should not be football. When we talk about legacies, Francois. I can't think of what Francois' whole name is, but Francois was a quarterback at Florida State. DeAndre Francois. Yeah, he was going to be the next great one. He got injured.
Yeah,
and then a whole bunch of stuff happened. He got associated with stuff that, whether it's true or not, is irrelevant. It derailed his career, right?
Mm-hmm.
But his legacy is his shining moments at Florida State. So, when schools present you with opportunities, take them, especially if you're in bad situations.
Yep. Don't think that because it's Division II, they don't play no football.
Ooh. Division II teams play real good football. That's how fam you got their head coach.
Because it's Division II players that's going to the NFL. It's Division II players that's getting looked by FBS schools. So don't think that because it's Division II, they don't know how to play no football, you will be surely disappointed.
And some Division II teams that knocked off FCS, HBCUs this year.
Mm-hmm.
So better keep the main thing. And I keep checking back. So I keep checking back to make sure I ain't missed none of the portal editions.
And if you are doing shit because your mama and them still stuck in the hood, that's not on you. That's on them. Transfer because you want to transfer. Not because you trying to get your mama out the hood and stuff. I don't know who that was. They foolish for going on 4th down. Yeah.
Ooh. Tarleton State's wide receiver Cody Jackson is in the portal. 82 catches, 1,300 yards in the portal.
If Texas Tech ain't gonna pick him up, he go to SMU. Hey, Rhett Lashley always looking for some good receivers.
Bama got a lot of players in the portal.
Oh yeah. And you know what's so crazy about this? Nick Saban got out just in time because he sure don't want to deal with this shit.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, but those are just some things we say. Just do it for you. When you get into the portal, do it for yourself. Do it for you. If you already got your degree, you just looking for a home for that good year or so. That's understandable. But ask yourself the reason why you're going into the portal. Ask yourself, why do I need to go into the portal? Ask yourself, if I go somewhere else, who's going to, if I get in the portal, what school can I go to that have a good academic, good academic schedule?
Man, get your degree. Like, I know everybody tell you, oh, you're going to make it to the league. That's cool. Get your degree. If you make it to the league, get your degree.
Don't be like TJ Finley. Because I don't know if he got his degree or not. I think he do got his degree.
So, it is plenty of people. It is plenty of people that was working a job and got an opportunity to go to the league. And it's not just in football. Hell, that English teacher played for the Lakers. I'm sorry, the math teacher played for the Lakers at 32. So just because you got your degree don't mean life is over. That's life just beginning. Because in sports, you're going to retire before you become, in your 40s.
Mm-hmm.
So, man,
don't know whatever, but you go to the portal too. Now that I would say that about Grambling. It's a lot of kids that ain't got into that portal from Grambling.
I just got one question about when we talk about Grambling. Has the coach resigned?
I think he resigned. I just think they're gonna wait till school start back up. They start on Tuesday.
So, I haven't, and the people that I go to for Grambling News, I kind of, waiting to see if the coach resigned before I start asking questions. I don't, based on last year, I wouldn't say Mickey Joseph moved in silence. I think he might be in negotiations. So the stuff that we normally see from him, we just don't see right now because they're negotiating.
Yeah, I'm about to say he should be done this week. He should be good. That's the reason why a lot of kids ain't jumped in the portal and stuff. Because they like what he's doing, and then too, AD Scott said, he likes what's going on with the team and how he has the team constructed. Oh wow. Former Cincinnati QB Brendan Sorsby, the top player in the NCAA transfer portal, has committed to Texas Tech.
Oh, we knew that. Yeah, that's the one we knew about. I think they were trying to lock him down before he went to his next visit. So that's one down. I think two more teams that actually are in desperate need of a quarterback. When they get theirs done, well, Indiana already got theirs done. Oh my God. Hey, these D3 boys hooping. I think Notre Dame needs a quarterback. I think when Notre Dame gets their quarterback, the dominoes will fall because everybody, Penn State got theirs. Well, watch Michigan. I'm sorry. Watch what Michigan do.
Yeah.
I don't think Michigan is married to their quarterback. And it has nothing to do with the coach and more to do with that motherfucker from Barstool.
Portnoy.
Yeah. So I don't think they're married to their quarterback. Jalen Jones. I don't even know. You know what?
That's why I said I don't think he got a lot of NIL. If he got NIL, that's cool. But I just think he committed because there's openings.
He got something because Texas Tech not gonna let you move across the country and not give you something. So he got something. But I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason he made that move is because Texas Tech made a jump this year that a lot of people didn't expect them to make. Now, I'm going to be critical and be congratulatory at the same time. Texas Tech put money in their athletic programs, all of them. It has not turned into national championships yet. But if we keep it a buck, a lot of these programs are not spending this money to specifically win national championships. It's to increase their enrollment. Because if they increase their enrollment, they make more money.
Sam Levitt is looking at LSU. He already took a visit to Kentucky.
I don't know how I feel about him.
Who's Sam Levitt?
Yeah.
He's a good QB when he's not hurt. When he's not hurt, he's a good QB.
Yeah, but if he hurt 45% of the time, why does it matter?
Mm.
So, this man, listen, y'all better hope one of these apps don't pop off or I don't hit this Powerball. Yeah, they're gonna have to sit the Florida State and fam. You're gonna have to sit me down and have a conversation with me.
And probably Florida State, fam, you not.
Man, you just gonna be like, fuck it. Florida State gonna be like, bitch, if you hand out another $1,000, what you talking about? He took a picture. That's an ad. What we talking about here? But no, I got it, man. I gotta give Texas Tech credit. They didn't do it just with football. They did it with all their programs.
All their programs: basketball, baseball, softball.
Softball pitcher making like $2 million a season.
Mm-hmm.
They bought an appearance in the championship game. I shouldn't say it like that because you're not bartering, but you know what I'm saying. They invested so heavily into that team. They got to a championship.
So Jacksonville playing the Buffalo Bills, and they are 1.5 point underdog in the wild card round in their game in Jacksonville. Fuck Vegas.
Tell y'all.
Oh yeah, Buffalo gonna be on the road in the playoffs.
Yeah, they gotta come. They gotta come to the bank. I scheduled my time off while we was on this call.
That's what he did. That's why he went.
Yeah, I had to get in. I had to go into our intranet. I'm not coming. Compare to others.
No, I don't have no faith in Josh Allen at all. Hell, we got 2 videos that pissed off a lot of people because I said Josh Allen is overrated.
He hadn't won shit. You know what? Josh Allen, Fee Collier, and a few other people that they like to hype up hadn't won a fuck thing. You ain't won shit.
I just, before we get out of here,
Oh yeah.
that sister from Sinners that was on the red carpet tonight.
Oh yeah. Her and Danielle Brooks.
And somebody that is one of my Twitter friends said, I have a type. And it's because it's all these light-skinned women. So just to be clear, the only women you ever see me retweet or make a comment about is the women that pop up on my timeline. I don't go out and seek these people. It's the people y'all put on my timeline. It just so happens that Jill Scott be on my timeline a lot.
Shit, I know I got a type, and if you look like Danielle Brooks with a short haircut, hey boo.
I just, I just, when Wu-Tang Clan said the ice cream man is coming, yeah, French vanilla, butter pecan, and chocolate deluxe. Yeah, that's me. That's me. My type is every shade of black and stacked like bricks.
Hello.
That's my type. Now, that's what I look at. I ain't finna leave my home, but now one of y'all be clear on that. I'm gonna look and keep pushing.
Amen.
So it's Buffalo's last game at Highmark Stadium. They will be moving into the new stadium.
Yeah.
Next season.
Does that one have a dome?
It don't have a dome, but it has
Is it retractable?
I don't know if it's retractable, but
so what the fuck?
It's more keeping the winds out because remember Highmark Stadium was built.
Yeah.
It was built in the ground
Yeah.
and remember they get more of those swirling winds from that's close to the lake.
The wind and the 12 feet of snow that they have to dig
Yeah.
out after every Christmas. Child, not Trevor Lawrence in Waffle House right now.
Oh, not the Waffle House.
Yeah, you see, if you so I lived in Jacksonville for a little while, and if you live there, you know, like a lot of stuff closed. It's really not like a city that like stay open all night.
Right.
So there have been nights where he would play a game by the time he leave the stadium 10, 11 o'clock at night, all the good shit closed. So he ended up at Waffle House. So it just became a thing. So he
Ain't
go to
nothing wrong
Waffle
with
House after the game stop.
ain't nothing wrong with Waffle House.
No, ain't no wrong with Waffle House at all.
Yeah, the Waffle House, that shit ratchet. The more ratchet, the better the food.
Thank you.
So I just
And
seen this.
coming to my TED talk.
I just seen this. Brandon Sorsby little blurb on three talking about
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Mahomes called him and he told Patrick Mahomes he was going to win a national championship.
We
Okay, all right. Sell
I
them,
I
mean,
sell them season tickets. That's what you do.
right.
Sell them season tickets.
Patrick Mahomes is the face of Texas Tech football. I mean, I understand because he won 3 Super Bowls and shit, but at the same time, I don't think he should be the face. The face of Texas Tech should be goddamn Graham Harrell or Michael Crabtree or
I agree.
or Byron Hanspard or Bam Morris. Well, now it can't be Bam Morris. He's in jail.
Right.
uh, 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 either one of them. I just don't like the fact that he's the face of Texas Tech football, and he didn't do shit when he was there. Because you had a head coach in Cliff Kingsbury.
You know, and again, I'm gonna salute them because it ain't. I can't complain because they doing it for every program. I want Florida State to take notice. And shout out to that lady that made them spandex for coming into the fold and making them people be accountable. Shout out to her.
Hey, ask if she got some extra change to throw across the
If they ever let me meet her,
street.
if they
Well,
ever,
we don't need as much as Florida State, but we do need some just slide across the chart.
Just give us some money for our podcast, for our platforms.
Yeah,
I keep saying I
yeah.
just need to find somebody that can to show me how to sell ads. I can build an ad platform. I just need to know how to sell them because selling ads that's not what I went to school for. So, if any of y'all out there that know how to sell ads, hit me up. No, these people out here.
Michaela Blake's 32 points, 4 assists, and 40 minutes played Vanderbilt, and she was hooping.
It's like Calvin Pick said, she is probably one of the quietest All American, first team All Americans that's playing ball right now. And they got 9 games left, and I'm calling a minimal of 2 to 3 more losses for LSU before this all said and done.
Here's the thing: somebody just said that we just talked about this earlier at the beginning about the portal message that T Jack just said, but somebody kind of counteracted his quote and said This is something you can only do at a school that doesn't have any money to give players, so it makes sense. Would not work at a school that was recruiting against other schools with a real budget.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I think it'll work even more so if you have a real budget. Because if you know I got 10K to pay you, I bet you follow me back in 4 hours, and I bet you call me coach, and I bet you I talk to you and not your agent. Yes, it will. It will absolutely work.
And then he said, not real money, obviously, because no one negotiates a real contract without representation. You didn't negotiate your own contract. And then Tremaine Jackson just hit back and said, we have money. Not sure who you talking about. Basically, he just said, shut your funky ass up.
Your broke ass up, boy.
That's what he told you.
Who
He
said
told
we
you
ain't
in
got
the
no
most
money?
he told you in
You
the
ain't
most
got no
polite,
money. We got money over here, brokey. Brokey.
he told you in the most polite North Houston way. I don't know who you talking about, player.
He
We
ain't
got
talking to
money.
me, though.
Hold on. See, Matt being messy. Put Matt message up. Put Matt message up. Look, Matt, I done told you. Max ain't going nowhere. We got Max $100 million and the first round draft pick and all our draft picks. We scrape.
Okay,
Hey,
so
and that other message,
who
Matt,
is
you
who is
right.
who
All
is
of his
who is number one draft pick worthy for this season, for this year?
The
uh
number one draft pick is for the Raiders to trade down to get 2 more first round draft picks and find the pieces that you need and go get you a free agent quarterback until somebody who isn't a disappointing Heisman Trophy winner to be your quarterback of your future. Don't tell me Mendoza is the quarterback of the future when everybody went blah for the Heisman. This man is probably going to play for a national championship, and
I don't
nobody
think
is
he'll get
excited.
past Oregon. I don't think he'll get past Oregon.
hey, wait a minute. So Body said he has gotten JMU, Notre Dame, Marshall,
Yeah, I just went all over
F
that.
FAU, FIU, Tulane, UCF. He can take UCF off because they already got their quarterback. He
Yeah,
signed today. And everybody else I see here, you do not want to go to Georgia State. Appalachian State might be a good move. FAU is nowhere. Middle Tennessee State might be a good move. USF got their QB if I'm not mistaken.
they do.
I don't advise nobody to go to fucking what the hell is that Christian school up there?
Liberty,
LU Liberty.
Liberty.
Nobody should take their ass to Liberty. I'm looking at everybody that offer, and if I'm him, Kennesaw State makes the most sense. I mean, I see Penn State and Vanderbilt, but both of them got quarterbacks.
yes, they got their quarterback.
And Bowling Green, Bowling Green, they have a team every 15 to 20 years.
And all
So
they do is throw the football.
that's it. They do not run at all, and they don't want to run a quarterback. They want a pocket quarterback.
Well, we talking about Eddie George though.
Oh shit, he is at Bowling Green. Now. I forgot. Fuck, I forgot he was at Bowling Green. Now. Okay, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. So let's see.
Yeah,
Let's see where he go.
yeah, we talk about Eddie George. He want to run the ball.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna see. Um, Before I get out of here, I want to make sure I ain't missed nothing.
Oh yeah, we about to
Um,
roll up out of here.
just if you're a fan of HBCU football and this portal thing, next in 3 days, it's gonna get very hot and heavy for HBCUs
Yep.
Yep.
because at that point, coaches in HBCU spaces will be able to pick who they want out this portal. Because everybody that didn't make it to a big time school, they're gonna be very talented for the levels that they're gonna be on.
Mm-hmm.
So, and as a fan, if your coach say he couldn't get no talent,
Go ahead and ask your AD what the buyout is.
because this year with 1 quarter window for all the sports, ain't no excuse. Ain't even no excuse. But I will say, softball and baseball need to hurry up because Florida State and FAMU, man, these basketball losses, they doing something to me. They doing something to me. But when Coach Bill, Coach Shoot hit that diamond, I'm gonna be ready for my get back. Best believe I'm betting eyebrows and chest hairs, body waxes, all that.
Well, you did bet eyebrows though last season.
He gonna bet next season eyebrows too. Watch what I tell you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna start off the season.
Hey, Troy, I need you. I want to build an app for. I want to build an app.
Okay. What do you want to build?
I want the app to look, in a sense, like HBCU game day, but without all the bullshit that's on there.
Yeah, we'll talk. I can tell you exactly. Their app is just a web view of their WordPress website.
Hold on now. I motherfucker, he did not call me no Timu Marshawn Lynch. It's
Who the hell is Bone Snoop Dogg?
Wait a minute.
talking about Troy.
Oh,
Wait, who the hell? Who is it? I don't know these
who's
people.
that?
I don't know these people.
You know what? You whenever you put yourself on portrait mode, you get anybody and everybody come on that.
Apparently, because we talking sideways. Okay. See, because I'm a better Christian, I ain't talking about how your mama was in Tallahassee during homecoming. Because I'm a better Christian now.
Shit, I'm not.
I seen your mama I seen your mama back in 1999 at the Capitol Beach party.
Shit, your mama used to be in Midway at the Kapalua. She was at the one when they moved it to Brickyard Road too.
All right, man. Let me get up out of here because I'm gonna get in trouble. Hey, man.
Shit, me
Tell your
too.
mama,
I'm up.
tell your mama to holler at me. I seen her when she was at Freaknik back in 1997.
That was their mom in that video, wasn't it?
It sure was. Hey, we out
Might
this
be.
thing,
Hey,
y'all.
make sure that man that you call daddy is your daddy for real.
Because it's a whole bunch of mixed Seminoles look just like Troy. You know what? It's time to go. It's time to go.
Y'all be easy. Y'all be blessed. Be safe. Hug your loved ones. Love all your loved ones. It is day 3 of the new year, and niggas already crashing out. What's the thing you say, Jamal? Fuck Donald Trump.
Oh, crash fuck out people have you fucked up, punch Nazis and fuck Donald Trump.
Man, he went to go invade a whole goddamn country and took a whole damn leader out that bitch.
And it was all for the oil reserves. They still think we stupid.
Oh, yeah.
At least George Bush knew what he knew what was going on. He
He
knew what was going
lied
on.
better. He
He
lied
lied better.
way better.
And then he said, and then guess what? He told him, like, look, I should have never did that shit.
That was exactly. This motherfucker here. All right.
That bitch said we gonna run their country. How?
That ain't all shit.
That ain't
You know what? Let me get off
put
here.
that man out the bed and said, man, hey, bring your ass over here.
That ain't all shit.
Just
No
give
way.
us that oil.
Just like the motherfuckers colonized the whole world over salt and pepper and still don't use it. But you want to go take somebody else's oil and say you gonna run that shit. Okay.
Man, let me get out of here. Hey, man,
Hey, y'all.
Tuesday night, man, it's going to be fun. I promise.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm off Wednesday, so I can hang out.
I work Tuesday. Oh, well, of course, I work this week, but hey, we got swag basketball this week. Mm, I don't know about them. I don't know about y'all, but the Wildcats look kind of scary though.
Man, them Wildcats
And
look
if
scary
Marlo,
when they ain't good.
all right, y'all, we be out. We out, y'all.
All
Be
right,
easy.
we out, y'all.